All right. Welcome to SideboardMTG. My name's Eric, and we've got a Devs deck for you. This is Desecrated Tomb Combo. It is built for after the rotation, and I'm going to say it like that because most post-rotation decks you can play right now, and you can play them after rotation. This one has some cards that have been spoiled, and that's just the land, so we're going to kind of work our way around that. And if you like the show, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the content, consider subscribing to the channel. Alright guys, welcome. I have been a little under the weather lately, so we're back. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start right off the bat here with the Sacred Foundries. This is a pretty good land. It is a very fast land. We do not have access to those to play those in Standard right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to add some Clifftop Retreats. I think yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked those up. There we go. We're just going to add a couple Clifftop Retreats, and I'm actually going to run Inspiring Vantage for the fast, the speed of it. Now, again, you're just going to be able. My bad. Anyway, you're going to be able to trade these out for the new cards. So I'm just going to run 2 Inspiring Vantage here to keep, speed up. But for the most part, you could run any combination you want. When the new lands come out, we'll lose the Inspiring Vantage, and you can just swap those over for the new fast lands. It's going to be much better anyway. So yeah. Alright, so let's talk about this. Man, I just restarted everything. We still don't have art. We're going to talk about Stitcher Supplier here. When Stitcher Supplier enters the battlefield, you're going to put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. When it dies, you're going to do the same thing. So this guy is just going to feed your graveyard with a bunch of everything in your deck. Now, the things that we have in our deck are Reassembling Skeleton. No art here either. We're probably just going to restart Magic Online once again at the end of this. You know what? I'll get shoutouts out. We'll stop the deck tech part, and then we'll just kind of jump into it. If you guys really want to check out the deck tech, you should be able to check right above me. Someone said the link was broken, so he may have taken the video down and reposted it. But there should be a link right up there to get you over to the deck tech. So we're gonna restart Magic Online here real quick and see if we can get some art. This is it. Out of all things, like, man, I want to be able to see those beautiful pieces of art on my Magic cards. So we're waiting on it. There was a new update. Of course, I didn't play it all yesterday, guys. Let me get chat up here. Secure the waste with Convoke and Lifelink. You know what? We can do that while we're waiting, right? We can look at some of the new spoilers while we wait. Yeah, there's nothing to the right of this, so. The new Vraska, huh? Well, the new Vraska, 4 mana for a 4 power or 4 loyalty planeswalker. That's great. You may sacrifice another permanent if you do gain 1 life. So she's a sack outlet, and then and you draw a card. So I trade this thing that I probably wanted, the Stitcher Supplier that I wanted to die anyway, right? For a life and a card. And yeah, okay, maybe feeds the Golgari theme, if you're doing it like that. Her neg 3, destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less, so Abrupt Decay. And then of course, you get an emblem, you get whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, the player loses the game. That's ridiculous. She is back to being an assassin. Alright, Magic Online. Did you guys get that? Just making sure. You're not a fan of the new Vraska? Okay, well, that happens. What's up, hater.exe? Hater.deck. This is Magic, Hater.deck. DEK. There we go. Vraska.deck. I could jump on the Vraska train. I like the idea of having a sack outlet. I can find a bunch of things that I would want to get rid of or something like that. Some way to start looping them. You can't do many awesome things if you don't have a way to put things in your graveyard. So, getting some of those leaving the battlefield triggers, something like that. Okay, Magic. We're Magic. You guess you are? I mean, it's pretty cool. I like the fact that it's going to enable some crazy things. And because it's kind of a... you're going to need some things to really enable Vraska as well. Well, it's trying to load, guys. It's trying to load. Because you're going to need some things to, enable Vraska as well. It's going to call for some creative deck building if you want to run this awesome Planeswalker, which is kind of how I like Planeswalkers. I mean, the original Tezzeret, he was 4 mana, and as long as you played some artifacts and things like that, it was great. You're calling it Vraska brings back Elspeth, Elspeth kills Bolas. Uh-oh. Hey, look, guys. We got some artwork. Oh, no! We lost Graveyard Marshal. Are we just gambling at it? Is that what we're doing? Like, could we possibly get our entire deck? Oh, no Tormenting Voice either. I might have other Tormenting Voice. Ooh, okay, so we could swap Tormenting Voice out for one I have artwork on. Alright. We can do this. Oh, no. Non-matching Tormenting Voice. We can do that, right? Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. No, wait, we got artwork here. We got artwork. It's still gonna be bad. We're gonna be missing so many, like Makeshift Munitions and Graveyard Marshal. It's just horrible. Maybe we can make it reload. I only ever get 50% of my deck. Yeah, that's right. That's how it works, Zax. I'm sorry, guys. Like I'm moving a little slow here. Yeah, I haven't been feeling that great, so I'm a little... This gameplay is going to be great. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be just terrific. You just disagree. Card draw plus life. Kill something, and then ultimate just wins when even the slightest point of damage. I agree. I think that it's awesome. What is going on, Magic Online? Do we have something else open that is... I mean, the stream's doing fine. Seems so anyway. Magic Online just closed out. Just naturally closed out. Okay. So what else do you guys like out of the new spoilers? The September 12th spoilers, the ones from today. You guys like the invent? We'll pull this up. We're waiting on Magic Online to come back on. So for those of you just tuning in, we're waiting on that. So switch the power and toughness of up to 2 target creatures. Search your library for an instant card or sorcery card. Reveal them, put them in your hand, then shuffle your library. Man, that's... I mean, that's... And or sorcery, right? So, I mean, you get 2 cards for 6 mana. That's not horrible. How good is Switcheroo here? I'll have to actually look up the rulings on Switcheroo, because you always do like pluses before minuses or minuses before pluses or something like that when you're resolving things, and there's some crazy rulings about Switcheroo. So I need to check those out, because this will be play again. There may be some crazy stuff we can do, like with like 0/1s and things like that, or if you're going to put, neg2 on something and give it, switcheroo. Yeah, there might be some crazy stuff. Would Bone Dragon be a good inclusion in this deck? I have no clue. I'm probably gonna have multiple openings of Magic the Gathering now. House Guild Mage. Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see if this is affecting things. I'm gonna close the spoilers out. We're gonna see if we can get Magic Online. Play a little bit of Magic. The Bone Dragon's good. I mean, I like him, and I've been trying to stick him in some decks. I'm just not 100% sure on you really want to play him in anything that may care about keeping things in the graveyard. I mean, yeah, you're gonna dump some stuff out of the graveyard, but aren't you exiling those? And a lot of these creatures you don't really want to exile. So there is that. I don't know. I would say Bone Dragon would be pretty decent. So I am not SBMTG. I am SideboardMTG. But SBMTG is strictly better Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Yeah, we we play Magic here. Yeah, Dev's the guy. He loves Magic, and then the decks come over here and we play them. And some of them are good, some of them are bad. Some of them put me on tilt because I want them to be good, and they're not. But you know, like I say, no one can produce 30, 40 top tier decks a month. I mean or in a block. That's just not feasible. So some decks are just outclassed by other decks. It's just a way of Magic. We are strictly worse Magic. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, watch what I do. Watch me mess it up so you don't mess it up when you go to FNM, right? That's what we do here. I'm going to mess things up the best that I possibly can. And then you don't do that when you go to FNM. That's our Magic. Oh my goodness. Maybe we just wait. Let it load cards. Let's play the Tombo combo. Right, I'm ready. I'm waiting on it. We've had to restart Magic like a half a dozen times. Punt Zax. Punt Zax. Come on. Yeah. Anybody near North Carolina? Anybody got family in North Carolina? Those family going to be staying with you for a little while? I'm sure you punted some way, Zach. I've got this in a green deck box. How about that? I don't even want to check and see what has art and what doesn't. There's so many things up here that don't have art. Right? Arg. We'll wait for it, though. Desecrated Tomb seems so much better post-rotation due to how much graveyard is involved. I think so. I think Stitcher Supplier is going to be in like every black deck there is. Oh man, this card's so good. And we want red, colorless, right? Let's see if we can load some of this stuff. You're going to play Gates Meal. Oh my goodness. Gates, really? You're going to mill people? Scratch that. Second favorite. What? Your favorite wrestler is from North Carolina? Chris Jericho? Is he from North Carolina? I forget. Anyway, the idea here is to have Desecrated Tomb on the battlefield and make things leave your graveyard using like Graveyard Marshal, using the Reassembling Skeleton. You can even use Izraeth. Izareth is how Dev was pronouncing it. Sure. Izareth is, yeah, Izraeth. I don't care. I'm probably going to keep calling her Izraeth because it seems cool. I don't know. But Izareth maybe? That might be right. Izareth. Either way, Squee, the Immortal, we're going to be, he can go from a great exile back to our battlefield, back to the graveyard, back to exile. He can do all kinds of things. Ric Flair, oh my god, you guys talking about this again. Tishar, I love this card. I want to break this card so bad. I can't wait for this card to be amazing. I love this card. Mainly because I love artifacts and I want like some crazy ways to bring things back. But I'm losing Scrap Trawler. Okay. Losing Scrap Trawler is going to push me into Modern just because I want to play with that card. It's probably one of my like that and Mimic Vat are probably my favorite two Magic cards ever made. Like Scrap Trawler, I love that effect. So right of Bells and Lock. Well, this is going to be fun. Sack some dudes, and then make a 6/6 flying black demon with Flample. Yeah. Again, guys, if you want to see the deck tech, go check Dev over at SBMTG. There should be a link up here. But I'm just kind of looking over the deck. I seen his deck tech, but I have yet to get to play a game with the deck. So this is gonna be my first game with it. We're gonna pick it up. We're gonna run into some people and see what happens, and we're gonna go from there. Play points? Yeah, sure. We'll make people stick around and play us with our craziness. Competitive gameplay for these decks here. Maybe we'll find an opponent. Why? The Hardy Boys. Oh my goodness. I forgot about them. I liked Harlem Heat. You know, Booker T and who was it with Chris Benoit? Didn't he like kill his family or something? He go like crazy and do some crazy stuff. I don't know. Well, I mean, we don't have a black source on turn 1. But we can hit planes, I guess, or we just play the isolated chapel so we have double black at some point, and then hit planes in on turn 3 into Clifftop Retreat. We know we want black turn. Well, yeah, this hand's kind of mediocre, right? I guess we keep it. I mean, yeah, I'll keep it. And I think I'm just going to go Dragon Skull Summit. Ooh. Well, that's a thing, isn't it? Alright. Well, we'll Stitcher Supplier and see if we can get some stuff building. Like, turn 1 Stitcher Supplier would have been great because this would have been milled. Get to Lava Runner. Alright. Woo. Another Soulscar Mage. Well, I'm definitely going to want my double black here very soon for the Graveyard Marshal. I have nothing else to play, so I'm just going to... Well, this still makes sure that the double black comes in next turn. Either way, I'm going to have the double black next turn, and if I needed double red somehow, which, like, Squee would be it. Geez. Yeah, red deck wins. It happens. I mean, it's a post-rotation deck, so... I think I just try to block one of these, because if he's going to play anything, those would pump. What do we have in the grave here? We have a Marshal, Israeth, the Stitcher Supplier, Makeshift Munitions, Torgar, Tishar. Nothing that would help us. Nothing we want to mill. So, I mean, other than the Graveyard Marshals, which kind of have to live, right? Oh, man. So, yeah, if we play Graveyard Marshal this turn, and if we get to play this Tishar and untap, we can bring back something like Israeth. I definitely think that I want to play Graveyard Marshal and... Oops. And make him kill it. I mean, if nothing else, it'll buy me a little bit of time. Whew. This looks a little scary. I mean, if he's got kill, though, he's going to put it on the Graveyard Marshal. Wizard's Lightning. Yep. Then we're going to take a bunch. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ouch. So he's representing lethal here. So if I play Desecrated Tomb, there's nothing I can actually do here. We don't have the double black. I mean, we could play... We could play Rite of Bells and Lock and try to buy some time. Yeah. I mean, if we can't bring things back, it's going to be bad. So, we're going to block here and... I mean, he has to cast something for that one to represent. Lightning Strike. That's going to do it. Because Lightning Strike's going to make two lava runners have +2. So that we're going to be taking 2, 6, and then plus the damage from the Lightning Strike itself. So that's going to be a game. Yeah, this deck's going to be pretty fast. So stopping a really fast deck might prove to be a little bit of a problem. Vicious Offering. We can instant speed, sacrifice a creature, and kill one of their creatures. Vraska's Contempt seems like it's going to be good. So I'm going to bring those in. I'm going to take out, like, I know Torgar would be like some serious refund. But I think I'm just going to shave like some of the things that aren't going to do much for us. Probably even Tormenting Voice. I want to just play these creatures out and make him kill them. Blockers, things like that. So just coming off of the Makeshift Munitions and the Tormenting Voice seems good. Tishar is going to be very vulnerable. I don't want to like remove that idea though. Maybe actually it's we keep Tishar and we play Rite of Bells and Lock, or remove one of those in a Torgar. Even though Rite of Bells and Lock would be decent, but if a lot of our creatures are really small and he goes Goblin Chain Whirler and then we take an extra 6 from our demon, that's probably not going to be good for us. So I don't think we can keep this hand, so I'm just going to go ahead and mulligan. Alright, this is a little better. We can keep this, and we can put that on top to dump to the turn 2 Tormenting Voice. So yeah, well, I removed some of the Makeshift Munitions. The card is just pay 1 and sacrifice a creature or an artifact. Makeshift Munitions deals 1 damage to any target. So that won't be that horrible for us. We do want to find some more land and you know, get more pieces of our little puzzle going here. We do need more land before we can do anything else. Virashino Pyromancer. This is something we can kill with Makeshift Munitions, assuming we have something on the battlefield. I think I do want to play Makeshift Munitions here, because if we play, like, if we have Makeshift Munitions available and he goes to like burn our, you know, Graveyard Marshal, then we can sack it and shoot something, which could be relevant. We'll see. If we get to untap, we'll see there's another land. That's not bad. This makes me want to play the Graveyard Marshal even more. Now we can sack it. So we've got options here. At the end of turn, we can bring back the Reassembling Skeleton. On-Crop Crasher. Okay. Well, that's going to be unfortunate. Wizard's Lightning. So here I think we just sacrifice a creature and kill the On-Crop Crasher. And yeah, I think that's the best option right here. So well, we don't actually have to kick it to kill the On-Crop Crasher. So do we just cast it? Or do we just sack this dude and, you know what? There we go. You can have it. You can have it. We should have maybe gotten value out of it and then just taken our beats, but I really want to just deal with the On-Crop Crasher now. Desecrated Tomb. Okay, so this will definitely buy us a little bit of time, and with Makeshift Munitions, we can start cleaning up this board. We just have to survive one more turn. Does that do it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have any burn opponents? I don't know if we can deal with all of this. I don't think we can deal with all of this. So, if I bring back reassembling skeleton, I can shoot one thing. Yeah. Him having another on-crop crasher, that's bad. If I Vraska's Contempt this, I gain 2 life. He's got more than that on the battlefield. Reassembling skeleton makes a blocker, so I can shoot. Yeah, this is just not going to work. So I could like shoot Earthshaker Kenra, or the Pyromancer, the blocker blocks, or well, makes On-Crop Crasher do its thing. We need like 1 more mana. 4 more mana. Yeah. That's game. We don't have anything. Yeah, I wish it was sack. I wish it was just sack to pay for it. I think that would be better. Yeah, we're dead. I was just looking through all the possibilities there. I was thinking, you know, maybe I'm not playing very well. Maybe playing very slowly. So, wanted to make sure I had everything. It's brutal. It was brutal. But we're going back at it here. Just that right meow. Smash that like button right meow. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. Because I waited on the Vicious Offering. Okay. Like, so you don't think that the Vicious Offering should have killed the On-Crop Crasher? I mean, if we'd have used it earlier, we wouldn't have had it for the On-Crop Crasher, which would have been 3 points of damage, and then we would have needed 3 blockers instead of 2. I don't know. Was there a point where I could have killed the On-Crop Crasher? I actually thought you had to sack it, so that's on me. Like, maybe we should have fired it off earlier then. Red CDF. Okay. Sure, we just churn through the deck, see what happens. Should have waited to play Marshall to kill one of his creatures and use the mana to bring back the skeleton and block. If you're playing against an aggro, you should be more on the control side. Okay. I will give that a try. I am going to keep this hand, though, because it'll allow us to kind of churn through the deck. Did you guys see the new board wipe? Red-white? Oh, my goodness, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be great. Well, we're just going to play Dragon Skull Summon on 2. And then play Tormenting Voice, Pitching Reassembling Skeleton. This is your favorite deck. Awesome, Rob. It's a new, yeah, Sweltering Suns Jr. I mean, you get to give all your creatures lifelink if you want. So, I don't know if it's Junior or not. And sometimes double mana spells are easier to cast. So, oh, mono blue. I like this. I like this deck. It's probably going to beat us in the face because, you know, we can't block this thing. But, yeah, cool deck. Cool deck. Makeshift munitions may be able to get there. If we can find a Desecrated Tomb and start doing things. Curious Obsession. Here we go. So, I think we ride a Bells and Lock and try to race him, maybe? If we get there. I kind of want a Tormenting Voice. Maybe discarding a land? Or discarding the other Tormenting Voice. But we haven't found what we want yet, so I don't know about discarding it. I'm going to discard the Mountain. Clifftop Retreat. And Torgar. Torgar is not going to be bad. So we can play Stitcher Supplier. and we'll mill 3 more things. Probably going to be our Desecrated Tombs right here. Bam! Desecrated Tomb, 2 cards down. Or, oh man. Okay. Okay. Torgar might be great. So he's just drawing more cards. You guys hear Lincoln? You missed the start? Well, it was mono red, now we're against mono blue. So, yeah, it's going to be like that. I think that we could Graveyard Marshal and bring back... I think that I want to write a Bells and Lock. So what does that mean we do next turn if we write a Bells and Lock this turn? Next turn we're like Torgar? Bring our life total back up? Maybe? If we save Graveyard Marshal till we have 5 mana available, we can do things immediately, but we don't really have other creatures in the graveyard right now unless we want to exile Reassembling Skeleton. So I don't know if I like that. Makeshift Munition seems like it might want to come in later down the line. So I think it's right a Bells and Lock. And then I guess he uses this to crew the heart or crew the Aether Sphere Harvester, and we still take a minimum of 5 next turn. Yeah, that could be a problem. What matchups am I hoping for with this deck? Right? I don't know. I don't know. I've never played the deck, and I mean, what do you think what do you think the power level of this deck is? I mean, it's interesting. It seems great, the games that you could get the Desecrated Tomb off, but mana's about to speed up. Decks are going to be able to speed up. I mean, there's going to be green-black decks, Jund decks, things like that. I mean, people are so excited about Assassin's Trophy. They're going to be building decks around Assassin's Trophy just 100%. So he's just going to Spell Pierce this, and that's going to be bad for us. That's going to be bad. So next turn we will Tormenting Voice, pitching probably whatever we draw. I don't know. This Makeshift Munitions may not be good enough. I mean, if he plays something like Jin here, oh my goodness, we're done for. How broken do I think Assassin's Trophy is? It's modern worthy. Oh, look at that. A Jin. Aren't you just cool? So Jin has flying. We're at 9. Jin's going to hit for 5. 6, 7, 8. If he hits another land, 9. So we kind of have to play Torgar. He's 7, 8. We have Torgar. So are we just dead? I mean, we haven't been hit by anything that we could have blocked. I mean, Torgar is going to take our life back up to 10, but you know, we're still going to take the Slitherblade hit. We're just dead. I mean, I can look for an answer if you guys want me to. We'll get rid of the land. But Graveyard Marshal's not going to do it. I mean, this is unblockable. The rest is flying. This cruise, so he doesn't have to get in with that. You just want to play your Lyras. Lyra's going to be good, dude. Lyra's in a great spot. I mean, that's Baneslayer Angel, for crying out loud. It's great. Israeth and write a Bells of Luck. Well, that's great. That's terrific. It's just awesome. Kind of want, like, all of this. He's going to be fast, so We're going to go no Rite of Bells and Lock. I don't know. That's our flyer, right? We don't need, like, makeshift munitions at all. And we probably aren't going to need help. I don't know. We may need help putting things in the graveyard. We got Stitcher Supplier, and things can just die if we can be aggressive. Like, I don't think this deck has enough of an aggressive approach. Like, we're bringing in Vicious Offering and Veracity Attempt, so I probably need to reduce the upper end of the curve. We'll do it like that. I mean, maybe get rid of one Squee for Tormenting Voice or something, but you don't play Wrath in your deck? I love Wrath, man. Oh my goodness. The blue-white historic deck. I love that deck. Alright, I mean, so this is a hand. I mean, if any hand's going to be what this deck wants to do, this is it. So, here we go. Siding out munitions in a munitions deck. You got it, buddy. I mean, we're just going to have to, like, get our bats going, I guess. We could probably kill this while he's tapped. Like, I don't want him to have a creature that he can attack with next turn, because if he puts, like, Curious Obsession on it, then just kind of goes ham from there, and we're going to have a problem. He can't play the Curious Obsession this turn, so I'm going to Kitesail Freebooter here and see if I can get around his Curious Obsession. Maybe we can grab it. I mean, he can't Spell Pierce to this, so... Played what early? What? Stitcher Supplier? Oh, you played this earlier, and it's so bad against aggro? Maybe. Catastrophe? I don't even know what that is. Is that one of the new spoilers as well? I haven't really been up on the spoilers. Like I said, guys, I've kind of been out of it for the past 2 days. So, I mean, everything's getting better now. We're getting better. But, yeah, I wasn't feeling so good. Once you saw what the pick on the thumbnail was, you said you're not even interested. Man, that's brutal. Demon of Catastrophe is from M19. Okay. Seems good. I like Demon of Catastrophes. Yeah, well, I brought in all the removal. Waiting on him to respond to this Kitesail Freebooter. I don't know, like, I don't know what's up here. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let our Kitesail Freebooter resolve. If I'm not playing, if not of you playing, you meant of devs. What? No clue what you're talking about there, Rush. But I'm let's see what he said. Oh. Well, some people like Dev's decks, some people don't. I mean, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I mean, that's why I like to play them. I like to know, you know, like, how does this one currently line up? How does this one line up in this kind of meta? You know, like, we played it against aggro, and we're not doing so hot. Anything with evasion seems like it's going to be a little bit problematic. I brought in everything I had that could be flying. We brought in all the removal. So, I mean, we're trying. Hello? Our opponent, like, yeah, I guess. I don't know where he went. I asked him, I said, hello. Anyone there? M19 story was better. Lost you at Squee? Hey, man. You don't mess with Squee. He's awesome. The little goblin. He doesn't die. He just doesn't die. He just keeps coming back. That's gonna be it. Our D&D group's just gonna be walking down the road. Like last time we murdered like just dozens and dozens of goblins. Like it was 40 goblins. Okay, it was 40 goblins. But it just happened like that, you know. So like now I can see it. It's gonna be like there's just one goblin, and you kill it, and it just jumps back up, and it's at full health again, and then it attacks someone, and then you attack it again, and you kill it, and then it jumps back up. It's at full health, and it just attacks someone. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid, but yeah, I can see it now. Aha! You like goblins, do you? Hey, our opponent's back. So proud. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh, no, he just allowed one trigger to resolve. They hate Kite Cell that much, right? Kite Cell's that bad. Does he unsummon it right now? Is that the thing? Do you just unsummon it right now? My opponent has disconnected. He's lost connectivity. That's how much Kite Cell has put him on tilt that much. That he has DC'd. He just closed his laptop. This is over. Going home. Done. Evasive control deck salty over a Kite Cell. Good evening, all. I feel much better now. Just like Squee. Right? Oh my goodness. Squee and D&D. That would be. Think about that, Jeff. Attack with a +4 that deals 6 damage. Right? That's it. That's how it works. Barry, thank you very much, sir. Looks like everything's working there. Full heal for Barry. The boss was almost down. Come on, opponent. I'm running out of things to talk about. We'll see if he comes back. If he doesn't come back in a few minutes, we'll just close this, and I may end up trying to play 2 at once. Right? Just let's see what happens. Can I get into this one? Huh? Will you let me in? No? Where's it at? Oh, come on. Come on, Magic. Well, I'm waiting on him. We're gonna get this other one up while we wait. We'll see if the opponent comes back. We get a little notification. So, we'll see what happens. You get the flash, but you love the name blocking. What? Oh, is the music too loud? Did I forget to turn the music down? It should be too. Okay, I mean, we're trying to get another game here. Alright. Alright. Since we may just have to leave one. Been trying to get this Brawl game going. And like I just can't get anyone to play Brawl. Music, you can hardly hear it. Alright. Good. Then we're not drowning people out with it. Did that help? Huh? Sorry guys, I'm not being very... I'm not all chipper and jolly and dandy. Inspiring Vantage, okay, so this would have been the land that... I mean, I'm gonna keep... We're just gonna turn one Stitcher Supplier. I mean, it seems like what the deck's wanting to do. Okay, all right. We got a Desecrated Tomb. We might be able to get down, and we put makeshift munitions in the grave. The opponent is still not back in our other game, so we're just gonna let priority go on that one. He's down to 13 minutes. All right, so I can play the Inspiring Vantage, or I can play Makeshift Munitions. Just go ahead and try to get it down. I don't think I want a Graveyard Marshal here. I'm kind of a little bit worried about Seal Away. Like, that would exile this, and we wouldn't get our... Maybe we want him to do that? Because if he spends his mana, then we could just Makeshift Munitions. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So, if we untap, then we'll be able to, like, protect ourselves from sacrifice effects and things like that. Okay, Deep-Root Waters. Was not expecting that. Okay. So, while he's tapped out, I'm 100%. We're just going to slam the Desecrated Tomb. We'll attack again. Deep-Root Waters. Okay, so Merfolk. This may be the historic deck. Sometimes emotions are draining, bro. Don't force yourself. No! Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You gain 4 life. No. Why, opponent? Why? Alright, so I think I want a Graveyard Marshal. Just apply pressure on what might be a Merfolk deck. I mean, it seems like it's Merfolk. Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell. He might have some type of combo where he makes all of his spells Merfolk combo. I don't know. Right? Invoking the main. I mean, got me, buddy. Got me. Alright. Merfolk Trickster in the beginning of my combat. I assume he's going to flash down or tap down, and it's going to lose all abilities. Well, that's fine. That's okay too. I am 100% okay with that. I'm even going to... Wait a minute. I did something wrong. Alright, so I want to shoot this. I'm going to pay 1. We could have made a zombie, but... So we could have made a 2-2 or remove a 2-2. So, and what's in the graveyard? We have the Reassembling Skeleton, which we can bring back at the end of his turn, so we'll still have our skeleton. Let's pull up our graveyard. Sworn Guardian. Okay. And now we actually have some things to eat. Oh no. He's gonna hit me. Don't hit me, opponent. It's not blockable. Or it's not unblockable though. Alright, so we'll bring back the Reassembling Skeleton. Clifftop Retreat, I guess. I'm going to play... Wait a minute. No, so... How much mana do we need to keep here? We eat the Stitcher Supplier. Make a zombie. I think I just pass. I mean, we could have... Yeah, I think I just pass. And we make it hard for him to attack. So he loses the Curious Obsession? River Sneak. Alright, well, that's a pain. So, I'm going to pay 3 mana. We're going to graveyard, or eat the Graveyard Marshal. Oh, it enters tapped. Yeah, okay. Alright, hey, we won our other game. Sweet. We will block. And since we can't do anything else with it, we're just going to shoot the River Sneak. Oh, I'm sure I did that wrong. Alright, so select this. Shoot the River Sneak. Pay 1. Sacrifice a creature. The opponent still doesn't hit us. Bring back Reassembling Skeleton. Oh my goodness, the lag is real. Wow. Okay, so another Reassembling Skeleton. So we can block things. I think we just go ahead and play this. I don't really see much reason to play the Tishar yet. Yeah. So we're just going to play Reassembling Skeleton. He just blocked. Okay. We'll swing. I guess not. Oh, great. Lag is awesome. Awesome. So, yeah, now we block with the zombie he scooped. Wow. The lag. It's that good. I get it. Tishar has flying. He did not have anything in the air yet. I mean, we could have started bashing in the air. Yeah, I guess that would have been a good reason. I just wanted to have enough mana to eat the Stitcher Supplier at instant speed, and then you know, keep making zombies and be able to shoot things down. The following turn we would have had only 1 zombie still because we were going to block there with a zombie and lose that guy. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened there, but we ended up winning that game. So I'm going to play some more. We're just going to play some more Magic. Here we go. Bant at the first, but you're not sure. You're still scratching your head at the main deck Invoke the Divine. Right? On. In a Merfolk deck, let's run main board Invoke the Divine, gain 4 life. Okay. Seems good. Seems good. Who am I to say no? Right? 275. What's up, Justin? How you doing? I know there's a bunch of people in chat. I haven't, you know, done much, you know, over there in chat. Magic Online's just been running so smoothly for me, but that I could just focus over here. I mean, it's been amazing. I'm going to keep. Oh yes, we're going to keep that on top. Oh yes. Oh yeah. We'll never resolve it because yep, that's a counter control deck. Yep. Oh, I love Magic. Technically, that was game 2. Right, the other game just can't count, right? Ooh, we put a Stitcher Supplier and a Squee, the Immortal, in the graveyard. We can't cast. Grixis, let's do it. So we probably can't stop this. Traveler's Amulet. Okay, I no longer know what we're playing against. I'm going to play the Dragon Skull Summit, and I'm going to get another little beater in here. I mean, we could have just put Stitcher Supplier in, I guess. But this makes the most use of our mana. We had nothing else to do on turn 2. So, yeah, this is the best use of our mana. Because we can, like, squeeze Stitcher Supplier in at a later turn. I mean, yeah, there's probably some unseen thing of, like, the next card on top of our library needed to be in the graveyard or something, you know, that you just don't know. So, let's get a White Source down. And, I mean, he may braid this. He may have braided. But now he'll definitely think about killing my 2/1/1s. Maybe. I don't know. We need squee mana. We need... oh, yep, there's the abroad. We've been abroaded. Yep. That happens. Can't wait till the braid's gone. I mean, there's just going to be another good spell that destroys artifacts, but this one's so main deckable. You can't even be like, man, he's got Artifact 8 in his main board. Well, no, that's a braid. It'll kill creatures. I mean, it's great. Tragic Lesson. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card unless you return a land you control to its owner's hand. So he could bounce a land. Tragic Lesson. He did bounce a land. He wanted to keep his cards. Yeah. So he can discard, or, I mean, he can make some choices. Like, you know, I think I want all this stuff. This stuff looks great. I'm just going to keep playing the split lands. I wanted to keep up double black in case... Oh, that was the wrong spell. That was the wrong one to discard. Okay. Well, we'll keep Tishar. In case we drew a Graveyard Marshal. Of course, I don't believe there was any reason for me to do that main phase. Maybe I should have done that second main phase. I mean, he knows he wants to Fatal Push this now. We might be unable to actually hit for that point of damage. So, yeah, that was probably bad. But, I mean, we still get a Stitcher Supplier trigger. He just went ahead and killed it. Threw a Tishar in the graveyard. He still got 7 cards, though. We'll see what happens. There's a squee. So... let's just attack. Yeah, we're just going to swing, and then I'm going to play Tishar. Contempt. Okay. I mean, this is okay, because if he doesn't have a kill spell for Tishar, then we'll play Squee and get back a Stitcher Supplier, which will dump some graveyard. So, I mean, he kind of needs to kill this. I assume he's got kill spells for it, though. I mean, it is Grixis. They have, like, kill spells for everything. We have to keep the Squee, though. Hostage Taker! So brutal! I want you to have my Squee. Or my... oh, Deadeye Tracker. There we go. So now I can... like, what... Torgar would have been nice. I can't play that. We can play Squee and make munitions, so do that. So we're gonna play Squee from the grave to keep one in our hand, and then we'll just play makeshift munitions. And so he's just gonna play Tishar this turn, which is horrible. Yep. There's our Tishar. I was having some lag issues on the game, not necessarily lag issues elsewhere. So... One, two, three, four, five. I mean, we don't have enough. Swing with Squee. We're going to shoot this. I mean, we could have shot our Tishar. As of right now, the Deadeye Tracker is the only thing in his graveyard. I'm just going to bring the Squee back. So it can swing and block. I don't know. Like, there's something going on here with makeshift munitions and Squee. I like that combination of just always having a creature that you can bring back. I mean, what is he going to do? Vraska's Contempt Squee? Don't be the Scarab God. Okay, there's a Glory Bringer. That's not cool. I mean, if he exerts Bringer, then... Right. So we can't do anything, so we're just going to shoot him with Squee. Ouch. Isolated Chapel. Bring Squee back. Red, red, white, Squee. No point in playing the other makeshift munitions. Just saving it for a Tormenting Voice just seems great. We do have the mana now that if Squee somehow survives, that we can use Squee to kill Squee. I mean, we can shoot that. And he gets, what, Fatal Pushback? Hits us for 4. Oh, he's going to play our Tormenting Voice. Okay. Alright. So, Squee will block here. We'll shoot this little dude. I actually really like Direfleet Daredevil. Like, this is probably, like, Snatchcaster Mage is so good. Oh, I love that card. Alright. I mean, maybe this deck gets much, much better after rotation, but it seems like anybody who is remotely aggressive is going to be doing some mean things. So, we'll see. This is a weird Grixis deck. Graveyard Marshal. Alright, so... I mean... At least with Graveyard Marshal, we can make a dude. I mean, he's going to come in tapped. Glorybringer kills Graveyard Marshal. Dude comes in tapped, can't block. At least Squee can block, right? Like, otherwise it's lethal. I mean, we're going to take 6. He exerts. We take... I mean, if we go to 2 and we can get down the Torgar, I don't know. Exert. On the Graveyard Marshal. Block. Oh, I should have sacked it to shoot this, right? And then we killed it. We lost both anyway, but... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that was the actual play, is to sack it and then let this damage just resolve. Yeah, that would have been good. We're at 2. We need like Stitcher Supplier maybe? And then I don't know how we live through that even if we hit a Stitcher Supplier. Bats could be handy. Oh look. He gets his... Yeah, okay. Alright. That's a nickel bolus. I'm done. I'm done. Done. We move on to the game 2. That's nickel bolus. Okay, well, I mean, it's Grixis. It's Grixis. He's a weird Grixis because, I mean, he's got some creatures. But I'm going to bring in the Kite Freebooters. I don't think he's going to be pressuring my life total that much. Like, maybe I should just bring in the entire sideboard. I don't think we're going to have, Israef is going to stick around enough. Tishar is probably not going to be good enough. Torgar is probably going to be a dead card in my hand. Right of Bells and Lock. No. Like, I'm basically just going to try to go pure combo, but cut a little of, like, the munitions and stuff. And we're going to use Argyle's Bloodfast for a little bit more draw. And then maybe we cut one more Tishar and run like that. I think I just want to like cut everything that doesn't have something to do with the combo. So, and then some of the things that do have something to do with the combo, and we still get a Tishar, but we got a Vraska's Contempt, which seems good. And then we can just start trading for Argyle's Bloodfast. Yeah. Is it Desolator? What? If it's Desolator Magic, don't tell anyone that he comes to your LGS. You might have some hateful people show up. I mean, we can play almost anything here. So I'll just go ahead and get my other basic down. I mean, this way if we draw Clifftop Retreat, we could play it, I guess. Like, we could play Squee here, or we could just, like, pass turn, and at the end of his turn, draw a card. Guys, I will be right back. I hate to do this. Sorry about that. Alright, so he played Chaos Wand. We were going to draw a card at end of turn. Chaos Wand. Seems good, I guess. I kind of want to just Kite Self Rebooter and then draw another card. Wow, he's got a Braid. It's pretty good. One moment, guys. Very sorry about that. A little bit of nausea. Hopefully, hopefully we're all right now. Whew, sorry about that. My bad, guys. All right, so we're at the end of his turn. We're gonna draw a card here with our Argyle's Bloodfast, and then it's another land. We can just play Squee, I guess. Maybe we just play Stitcher Supplier. Right? Like we pitched a Stitcher Supplier and another Argyle's Bloodfast and a Vraska's Contempt, which, by the looks of it, if he would have activated this, he would have got a Vraska's Contempt. Till you exile an instant or sorcery, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost and put. So maybe he'll get a Tormenting Voice instead. I'm not gonna play around him hitting a Vraska's Contempt. He may get a Duress, something. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and play the Tishar. Here's the Chaos Wand. He gets a Tormenting Voice. He does have to pay the additional cost. You may, without paying their mana cost, but he does have to pay the additional cost. So he pitched a Hostage Taker. And he may have a Hostage Taker right here for this. If he does, we're 100% going to Vraska's Contempt it. We'll see. All the jank tonight. I went to the doctor Monday, and doctor gave me some medicine. I've got a lung infection, probably from cleaning an old barn a couple weeks ago, and yeah, most of you guys probably seen me coughing and stuff the last couple days, so, or last couple weeks or whatever, and hopefully this will clean everything up and I'll be back to my normal self. But yeah, she gave me some medicine, and apparently nausea is a side effect there. Oh man, he sacked his Traveler's Amulet to kill my Tishar. Well, fine. I mean, he still has the... One, two, three. We have 3 up. So the best we'd be able to do is draw if we play Squee. But we could play Squee and Stitcher Supplier and draw a card. So that might be the better use of our turn, and then we can just play Vraska's Contempt if he plays anything next turn. But if he hits a Duress, pulls our Vraska's Contempt, I don't know. We can play the Stitcher Supplier and then kill anything that he plays next turn. I mean, he's going to have 6 mana. I'm sure he's going to play something. If he doesn't, we'll just pay 4 and draw 2 cards. Oh, I did not do that. Oh, great. So we'll duress him. Hopefully we'll get something like a Planeswalker. Yeah, he would have gotten a duress on us if he would have activated. What do he have? He's got a hostage taker. Alright, so we have to play around hostage taker. Yeah, I definitely should have played the other card. Because if he hostage takers like, you know, Kitesail Freebooter, we'll be okay. Message retracted. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading in time. Alright, what does he get? A duress. No, not my Varaska's contempt. So now Kitesail Freebooter comes in. I don't think we have any way to remove anything. This is Zambi. Okay, like he still didn't play the hostage taker. I don't know why he didn't play it this turn. Just play more black mana. And swing 3, I guess. So he's gonna Chaos Wand again. He got a duress. Okay. So he knows more about what's in our hand. Okay, well, I mean, I think I just want to draw as many cards as possible this turn. So, I mean, we may just, like, flip this. Okay, so there's the hostage taker. That'll give him our braid. Like, if I could draw Tishar, that would be terrific. Reassembling skeleton. Reassembling skeleton. Oh, come on. Makeshift munitions. Alright, come on. Another skeleton. He's played better off the top of our deck than we have. Alright, so we will flip our Argyle's Blood fast. Yep, because we're going to want to gain some kind of life out of something. Alright, so Tormenting Voice isn't bad here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Tormenting Voice, discarding Squee. He's the most mana. We find a Squee and a Kitesail. So Kitesail blocks Kitesail. So we're going to play Kitesail. But he's got, what, a braid back? So if he doesn't use the Abrade right now, if he does use the Abrade, we eat the Kitesail to gain 2 life. If he does... Okay. So there's the Abrade. We'll sack. We'll gain 2 life. We're back to 6. He's got Deadeye Tracker and Hostage Taker. I think I play Reassembling Skeleton. makeshift munitions and leave up a mana to sacrifice anything to maybe shoot him? Yeah, I think it's a long stretch, but we might get there. I mean, we've got a ton of mana. We do have our makeshift munitions down. He can't interact with that. We know that he's got hostage taker in hand. We do have to worry about this thing. We need more toughness. Yeah, this gains for toughness, right? Yeah, toughness. Hostage taker. So we'll see what the target is. Reassembling skeleton. Okay, so we're going to shoot him. Sacrifice reassembling skeleton. So hostage taker can't take it. More land! Yay! More land! Alright, so skeleton. Skeleton as our blockers. Then we've got Squee, and we can sack 4 things. Or end of turn, bring back. Sure. Okay. So we can shoot this out of the air now, thankfully. We'll see what he has. If he gets like our Vraska's Contempt, we just sack something. Chaos Wand. What did he finally get? I don't know. I think he went all the way through the deck. Are we out of instants and sorceries? Draw a card. Alright. That's cool on his turn. Yeah, I like that. So, I want more options. I think that I sacrificed the Stitcher Suppliers. So, we're going to go shoot Kite Sail. Sacrifice Stitcher Supplier. Get a trigger. Put some more dudes in the graveyard. Shoot Kite Sail. Sacrifice Stitcher Supplier. More things in the graveyard. There's Graveyard Marshals. More Desecrated Tombs. Okay. Alright, so this is not bad. If we can resolve this, this will be great. Alright. We may be getting somewhere now, guys. We may be getting somewhere. I'm just going to pass. And we'll go from there. He's on a Chaos Wand. So we're going to shoot him for as many as we possibly can come this turn. Yeah. Gonti, Lord of Luxury, alright. Wonder how many bats we can make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can, if we can get 10 on the battlefield, we can kill him next turn. This seems fun. Seems like a ton of fun. Maybe we finally got the deck to go off. Alright, so he plays our Graveyard Marshal. So we will block, 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 I guess. We're going to say okay on blocks. Then I'm going to shoot him. Alright, so let's see how much damage we can do here. And then, so we need to be able to have 6 mana left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can use 2 more mana here. Alright, so we're going to shoot him. Pay 1. Sacrifice this dude. Shoot him. Pay 1. Sacrifice this dude. And then we're going to go... What do you got, opponent? You have some way to make them have trample? What? Like... Graveyard Marshal... Targeting his... Okay, I mean, that's fine. So we're going to go to end step here. Deadeye Tracker. Alright. And we're going to bring back Reassembling Skeleton. We're going to bring back Reassembling Skeleton. We're going to bring back Reassembling Skeleton. Now this gives us 6 permanents, and we need 7 to kill him. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. So we can just play the Squee out of the graveyard. And still have 7 mana to sack everything. Then we've got 13, so we're going to play Squee. And now we're going to shoot him. I mean, maybe we attack and see what gets through, I guess. Like, so it makes it a little bit faster. Like, the bats having flying are terrific. Like, this is what you want to see. I mean, if Desecrated Tomb resolves and you've got mana, you're going to do such great things. Right? Like, that. I mean, flying and hitting him for 3 here, it just makes things faster. I didn't even have to swing with these, so we could have sped things up even more. But we're still going to sack these skeletons. So, we're going to shoot him. We're going to sack the skeleton. And he sees it. Alright. Okay, so maybe I do want Tishar. And Desecrated Tomb is exactly where I want to be. Maybe we don't even need Vraska's Contempt, but we need, like, Vicious Offering or something? Because I didn't see, like, the Scarab or anything like that. Dress seems like it's going to be good. I liked Argyle's Bloodfast there. It really helped us out. Kite Sail was good. Maybe 1 less Reassembling Skeleton, 1 less Squee. I guess I can take out 1 Tishar and leave in 2. I really do want Tishar here, though. She works really good with Squee and your Tomb. You're going to go take ibuprofen. Your head is pounding. Man, dude. I haven't had headaches lately. Like, not bad anyway. I mean, I had one for a little while, but that went away. But that was Sunday night, and then all of a sudden, yeah. This seems good. Yeah, this seems perfectly fine. Like, we could even turn 1 Clifftop Retreat, just so we have our red mana down and our white mana, because we're not doing anything else on turn 1. So, I mean, that could be a thing. Yeah. This way we don't have to worry about it coming in tapped later. And then, like, next turn we can Kitesail Freebooter, and then if we start getting down Desecrated Tombs, oh, goodness. Oh, mama. Yeah, I'm just going to Kitesail Freebooter here. If he's got removal or something, we'll see it. So we'll hit dismiss all. Look at this man. He's got a braid and release the gremlin. I'm going to take the braid because he will need some way to kill my Kite Self Rebooter. Now, release the gremlins will get Desecrated to him, but we can keep a backup. We'll get this reassembling skeleton going. There's a squee. So, I mean, he still needs red mana, so I'm going to try to take advantage of this, I guess. I mean, yeah, release, he just needs one red to be able to cast it, so we'll see what happens. He may just pull one of our duresses and pull it out anyway, so I'm not going to play the other one until after. There's a Gonti. Alright. 19 turns later with a Kite Self Rebooter. Ooh, duress. We can pull to release the gremlins. Kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, he's got another abrade. Well, if I pull the release, yeah, we'll take his release. So now he has to like point a braid here to get a braid back, then point in a braid here. Yeah, I should have attacked. I should have attacked because I'm never blocking with this Kite Self Rebooter. Yeah. Well, I want to be able to like get the second one down. But I also want to get my reassembling skeleton down. So we'll see what happens. If he hits a duress here, that'll be bad. Tormenting Voice. Okay. So he got rid of Glorybringer. That seems like a thing. I mean, if he attacks me, I'll take it and then swing back. Yeah. I'm gonna play this in reassembling skeleton. And then I'm gonna swing. And if he swings, I'll block with both. I should have maybe swung with the for 2 damage there. Uh-oh, there's the red mana. So now he can abrade. Ooh, Hostage Taker. Pretty good. It's pretty good. We need to top deck like Vicious Offering. Never mind, he's already played it. I mean, we can create bats, though. I mean, he still has to swing. Stitcher Supplier. This is not bad. We'll see what we have in the graveyard here. I think I want to keep the pressure up. So I'm going to swing for 2 with Squee. I think he's just going to take it. And then, of course, I'm going to actually play the Graveyard Marshal. A creature in the graveyard yet, so I mean, if he's going to use removal, he probably needs to point it at Graveyard Marshal. If he like gets an extra red mana, he's probably going to. We only know, like, we know no cards in his hand at this point, so I don't know how he swings at me though. Like, I don't think that's possible. Zakama in your Dino deck for fun. That seems good. Seems really good, actually. Okay, opponent. That was mean. That was quite mean. This is going to be very nice, I think. So he needs to fire the Abrade off right now. If he fires it off at any other point, we'll actually be able to activate one of these triggers and get multiple boots back. So that was good play on the opponent's part right there by firing that off. So I mean, we're actually going to have to do something next turn because he's going to fire his second Abrade off and get our other Desecrated Tomb, and we need some dudes. So I'm going to swing, and if he'll help me put this in the graveyard, then that's fine. So I think that we go at Gonti. I'm going to pay the 1, sacrifice. We'll let Squee deal the rest to Gonti. And then we'll pass, and then when he goes to Abrade our Desecrated Tomb, we'll bring back the reassembling skeleton. Right? I mean, like this way we at least get a bat. Alright, so like that's about the most we're gonna get out of this is 1 bat. So as long as Abrade's around, like that really puts a dampening on how good Desecrated Tomb is. Without some way to get Desecrated Tomb back, right? Zakama, I mean, if you had a way to play it easily, that seems okay. I'm going to... I'll take this hit. I mean, if he doesn't have anything, we can start swinging back, and we're technically doing a little more damage than he is. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to swing. And then if he pulls a kill spell out off the top of our library, we'll just sack that creature and shoot something. Maybe he wants to kick it. I don't know why you would, now that I've read the card. Oh, man. Alright, so I actually want to kill his flyer. We'll let damage happen, and then I'll sack the Stitcher supplier. An extra trigger, which got us another reassembling skeleton, and Belt with the Plier, so we can now try to deal with Hostage Taker. Yeah. This is going to be the last game, by the way. I feel like I've played this quite a few games. I don't know. Maybe it's just taking forever. But I'll take this hit. We can always, like, stop with Squee if we need to. Like, we could have put Squee in front and then sacked this. And lost our whole board. Okay, more land. We'll attack. So he's going to Chaos Wand. Let's see how many goes through before he finds one. Vicious Offering. Look at your opponent. Aren't you just awesome? And we'll sack Squee. Shoot his dude. We're probably going to do that anyway, so that's fine. Red, red. Play Squee. Okay, here we go, opponent. Chaos Wand, though. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This has not been a very entertaining stream, I'm sure. Alright, Glorybringer. He's going to start getting in there. And he's going to exert. Like a boss. Like a boss. Sacrifice this dude. Desecrated Tomb off the top would be so lovely. That's a reassembling skeleton. That's a squee. We're swinging. We're swinging here. So we can trade both of these dudes for his hostage taker. Trancing Melody, he's going to gain control. We're just going to sack it. We've dealt some damage to the hostage taker, so now he can't swing with it. Oh, he swings with it anyway. Well, that was the plan all along. Come on, that's a Kite Sail Freebooter. That's a hostage taker. So we will bring Squee back. Swing 3, or swing 1, and then pass, and whichever one he tries to kill with Glorybringer, which I assume is going to be the Kite Sail Freebooter if he doesn't just like play hostage or take the Kite Sail Freebooter, which we're going to sack it anyway. So whichever one he plays, we sack, we hit him. So yeah, here comes the beautiful hostage taker, targeting, I assume, Kite Sail. So we're going to shoot him, sack that. We will just pass the turn here. No exert from the opponent. He means it. He wants to get this over with. Traveler's Amulet. Okay. We need like Vicious Offering off the top. Something like that. The opponent is only a few seconds ahead of us on the clock. So, I mean, if we can deal with a Glorybringer. I mean, Glorybringer just shoots this, right? We need one more mana. Yeah. Yeah, we were one mana short. Because then we could have brought back, like, we could have, if we had one additional mana, we could have sacrificed Squee there. Like, so if he would have actually exerted and killed Squee, or if I would have just shot him for 1 at end of turn, top deck the Tishar. So if Squee would have been in the graveyard, we could have played Tishar, then played Kite Sail Freebooter and had 2 flying blockers. Or we would have gotten the Kite Sail Freebooter because we would have played the Squee from the graveyard. And we would have gotten another blocker. But then again, I mean, how am I supposed to know what's on top of my deck, right? Like, come on. Yeah, at least we got the combo to go off once. I mean, it was pretty cool when you got it to go off, and that's kind of how some of these kitchen table decks are going to work. I mean, do I think this deck's going to be strong enough for the main format? Probably not. Not when you hinge completely around Desecrated Tomb. We've seen just how many decks had a way to answer it. So, yeah, I don't think that like Desecrated Tomb alone is going to be a good enough way to win a game. But that's kind of why the Rites of Belzenlock and things like that are in the deck, so that you can beat down with those. We never really got Graveyard Marshal to go off because I guess we just didn't have enough meaningful creatures and stuff on the battlefield that the opponent was really worried about them. I mean, the reassembling skeletons, they're like, that can be there or not. So, they saved most of the removal for, Graveyard Marshals and things like that. But overall, the deck was, some fun. And I think that if we had some more ways to trigger Tishar, we might be having a lot more fun. But then again, Tishar's got to live, and she dies to, like, everything. So, guys, that's going to be the end of my stream tonight. I will definitely try to be a little bit more upbeat and chipper tomorrow. I was going to get some Tier 1 stuff done, but we're going to play some more Devs decks. There's a couple more decks that came out over the last week, and I want to play those, and maybe I'll pull up a stream midday tomorrow, and I'm wanting to get some midday streams in. I just haven't been able to really feel like it. So I don't like Tishar in this deck, but I like Tishar in general. I think the card's awesome, and I would love to figure out how to really break it. Probably gonna have to play my Tishar combo deck at least once more before everything rotates. I love that deck. But yeah, all in all, I think the deck was pretty cool. There's probably some other things that you could do with it if you wanted to use Tishar as your that returning element. So yeah, we'll try to be a little more chipper and upbeat tomorrow, and see where it goes from there. But either way, there's going to be some content tomorrow. I won't leave you guys without content that much longer. So yeah. Alright guys, that's all I've got for tonight. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had some fun with this combo deck. Desecrated Tomb combo. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.